Good morning, Jay. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm wonderful, thank you. Okay, Jay, so I believe you're aware of why we have scheduled this coaching and mentoring session, yeah?
Yeah, somebody's complained about me.
Yes, well, that is one of the reasons. However, there are a couple of things we just wanted to have a chat about in regards to your performance, and we just want to make sure that everything's okay with you. So first of all, know that I'm not attacking you in any way. I just want to get to the bottom of why these issues are occurring and hopefully do what we can to fix them, yeah?
Sounds good.
Solutions. The first issue that has been noted is that you have been at least 15 minutes late to all your shifts for the past month. Is there any particular reasons why this is occurring for every shift?
Well, be honest, this issue is a little bit embarrassing. My car broke down just over a month ago and things at home have been tough. The truth is I've been catching a bus to work every shift and unfortunate things in the first bus of the day can only get me here 15 minutes after my shift starts. I know I should have told somebody this earlier, but nothing has been said to me as of yet. So I didn't want to bring it up, and I'm quite embarrassed about the situation.
Oh, Jay. Well, first of all, I'm really sorry to hear about the situation. I know how upsetting that could be. I know that in the past, when I have been in a financial struggle, I too have kept it to myself and hoped I would get through without anyone noticing. However, what I have found, though, is there are many people out there that are willing to help out a friend in need. As embarrassed as you have been about the situation, coming to us and letting us know would have maybe opened up the opportunity of getting a lift with an employee that may live out your way and on the same shift, which would stop you from being late. You would be surprised how many people would be willing to help out.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So maybe have a chat with your fellow team members about receiving a lift. Would be a way to solve this one. If you're unable to find somebody, please come back and let me know, okay?
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
So now the second issue that has been brought to our attention is that you have been acting in an increasingly hostile manner towards other team members and customers. Has something happened for this to come about?
Yes, it has.
Would you like to elaborate on that one?
Okay, well, a couple of shifts back, when I was on my break in the lunchroom, I heard a small group of team members having a conversation and laughing about crappy, cheap cars. And that moment, all I could think about was the situation I was in with not having a car at all and having any type of car. Crappy or not, would it be, amazing. I admit, ever since that point in time, I guess, when you're having to work with those particular team members, it has been very hard for me to keep my cool. I know something to pity, but being in a struggle is a very tough subject with me at the moment. So it's a sore spot in my mind. I just don't want to bother giving the time of day to judgment people like that.
Okay, so you're saying the reason why you have been acting in a hostile manner towards other members of the team is because of some comments you overheard them saying about crappy cars, yeah?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay. Yes, I can understand that. It must have been horrible. However, maybe a way you could have fixed this issue instantly would have been to include yourself in that conversation and get more into depth of their point of view. It may be, it may have been a total misunderstanding, or if they knew how it made you feel, I'm sure that they would have stopped and apologised for their comments.
Yeah.
Not knowing it was upsetting you, of course. However, that doesn't explain kind of why you have been hostile towards customers, though.
Well, yeah, that is also to do with some situation. If I'm working with those particular team members whom we're having that conversation, I am finding myself a lot more uptight and find it hard to be happy in that shift. I don't purposely try and be hostile and get upset at the customers. I just find it hard to refrain from being in bad mood when working with certain team members. And yes, I know that no excuse for my actions, but there was such build up on my shoulders lately, dealing with people whom I'm not happy with. It's quite difficult.
Okay, well, since this is a slightly deeper and bigger issue that I originally presumed, is there anything else you would like to tell me about these particular team members? Like, are they purposely bullying you or maybe upsetting you?
No. It's nothing like that at all. I just have a lot built up anger towards these people.
Okay, would you possibly like us to organise a mediation session between you and these particular team members?
No, no. To be honest, I think talking with you right now about these inner issues has really made me let go of the grudges I was holding.
Okay, you're definitely sure you don't need us to organise mediation or look deeper?
No, it's honestly okay. Thank you, though.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, you know where my office is, okay?
Okay, great. Because I don't even know what the complaint was yet. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, now, we're getting to the complaint that is made against you.
Okay, great. Because I don't even know what the complaint was yet.
Okay, so a fellow team member whom asked to not be disclosed complained that you are lazy, seem to be doing less work than everyone else and refusing to do tasks that you find boring. Is this a correct statement?
No, that is definitely not correct. I believe I do just as much as the other team members.
Why do you possibly think that other team members may be feeling this way?
Well, I just find that sometimes I am being judged on not helping out or doing certain tasks when my team members may not see that I had in fact just completed tasks that I may need to have a quick rest from. This has happened on multiple occasions. I do not speak up and let them know that I have completed hard tasks. So I like to have said previously, I'm not the happiest person to socialize with lately. So I've literally just been coming to work, doing my job and getting my pay that I deserve. But no, this one I have to dispute and say is incorrect. Maybe in my defense, there could be a task sheet created so that all team members and management to can see the tasks have been performed. As for the refusing to do boring tasks, I recall one time it was just only one time that I called a task boring. However, after I said it, I ended up completing it. I've never refused a task and I always do the job that I'm there to do.
Okay, so this could have just been a simple misunderstanding by the
Yeah.
person making the complaint.
Yes, maybe. I would never intentionally push someone to make a complaint about me.
Okay, thank you so much for your honesty. I personally think that this may have been a case of misunderstanding and possibly miscommunication. I will meet with the person who made the complaint against you and mention them these responses. If they were to dispute your responses, would you be willing to participate in a mediation session with that person if need be?
Yeah, of course, if need be, it will settle the issue.
Okay, so looking back on all the issues that were present, simple and easy solutions have been put or are going to be put into place to fix them. I would like to enforce some KPIs just to keep you on track, and then give a review meeting in about a month's time to see how you're going. Does that all sound good?
Yes, of course. Sounds great, actually.
Lovely. So the two KPIs I've come up with for you, the number one is from today's date, the 4th of June, you, J. Frost, will not be late to all of your shifts, meaning 100% of your shifts, as you are going to search for alternative transport that can easily be met.
Yeah.
And number two is J. Frost must improve the manner of which you communicate with team members and customers. You must lose a hostile manner and receive a minimum score of 90% for customer service on your next customer feedback survey. So with these KPIs in place, it will be easy to measure your progress when we review you in a month's time. Now, if need be, would you be open to future coaching and mentoring sessions in the future to improve your performance at work?
Yes, of course. I must tell you that I will be trying my best from now on. I will change my attitude at work and make a better environment for myself and for my team members and customers.
Lovely, Jay. That's great to hear. And remember, my door is always open if you need to have a chat or make me aware of any issues in the workplace.
No worries.
Thank you for coming in. Have a good day.
You too.